The HTML element consists of two essential parts, head and body. Think of HTML anatomy like human anatomy. The head in HTML documents is positioned above the body. While we can easily see the physical attributes of a person's body, we cannot see what is going on inside their head. Similarly, HTML has head and body elements that serve different purposes. The body element contains everything that is displayed on the web page and represents the main content of an HTML page. On the other hand, the head element contains information or metadata about the document but is not visible on the page. Hello guys, welcome back. The HTML element, also known as the root element, is positioned at the top of every HTML document and contains two essential elements, head and body. In this lecture, we'll dive into a detailed discussion about these elements. Okay, the head element is used to define important information and metadata about the document. Web browsers utilize this information to correctly display the HTML document. This is the part that is not displayed in the web browser when the page is loaded. The head element contains so-called metadata about the HTML document and defines several important attributes. These elements can be placed inside the head element. In the upcoming lectures, we'll explain each attribute in detail at the appropriate time. For now, let's take a look at the HTML document that we created in the previous lecture. Actually, we need to address an issue with this document. Okay, it is not a valid HTML document because every head element must have a title. To check the validity of an HTML document, we can visit the website validator.w3.org. Select the Validate by Direct Input. Copy the HTML document and paste it into the provided area. Then click on the check button. As you can see, we have an error. Okay, to resolve this, let's add the title element inside the head element. Now, let's recheck the validity. After adding the title element, our HTML document is now valid. Next, let's open this document using the live server. As you can see, the title is displayed in the Pages tab. Okay, in the previous versions of HTML, the head element was mandatory. However, this requirement has been removed in HTML5. Nevertheless, it's recommended always to include the head tag at the top of the HTML document, because it provides additional information that search engines like Google can use to understand what the web page is about. Actually, let's take a moment to explain search engine optimization, or SEO, as we'll encounter this term frequently. SEO is the process of making a website more visible in search engine results. Search engines crawl the web by following links and indexing the content they find. When we perform a search, the search engine displays the indexed content. Crawlers adhere to specific rules. By closely following these rules while implementing HTML documents, we increase the chances of the site appearing among the top search results. Therefore, based on what we've discussed, it's extremely important to follow SEO rules when writing HTML code. In this course, we'll frequently come across other two important concepts, web accessibility and screen readers. Web accessibility, also known as A11Y, refers to the practices that make a website usable, even for users with physical or technical limitations. By following web accessibility guidelines, developers can create HTML documents that are accessible to a wide range of users, including those with physical disabilities. This ensures that everyone can access information and services on the web equally. Okay, screen readers are software applications that convert on-screen content into non-visual formats such as text-to-speech. They help people with physical disabilities understand and navigate websites they cannot see. Alright, let's talk about the body element. This element holds all the visible content of our HTML document, including these elements. If we look at our HTML page, so far it's empty. Now, let's change that by adding an h1 and p element inside the body. Then, let's check how the page looks. As you can see, our page has some content and is no longer empty. Alright, as we said, the body element can contain different elements that we will cover in the upcoming lectures. Okay, done. See you soon with another lecture.